Good evening. I'm here. Wow, that's still a little too loud. I was not expecting that song to be loud. Hey, I'm here. I have been not here for a while. Bruh. This music. So, my last stream was Sunday afternoon. I streamed the Splatfest. By the way, didn't actually hit max rank in it. Also, hey Sleeps, how you doing? How are you both doing? I didn't hit the max rank in it. Our team did win though. Team Nessie did take the victory. They took the W, so very happy about that. My girlfriend was also very happy about it. I didn't come back Sunday night and stream, and then I didn't come back Monday night and stream. And then I didn't come back Tuesday night and stream, and then I didn't come back Wednesday night and stream, and now it's Thursday. I pretty much took this whole week off, even though it was really just 3 days. It's both a good and bad thing. I'll say that I was probably planning on taking it easy this week and next week with streams, and just finishing up Metroid, and just having that be it, but I don't know. I don't like the fact that I was kind of like forced myself to take an impromptu break when I didn't plan for it to be a break right away. Yeah, the feels. So here's what's going on. I've been very tired this week. I don't know why. I've needed more sleep than usual. I'm actually kind of sleepy right now. And still, Tuesday night I couldn't stay up at all. I just fell asleep completely. Monday and Wednesday, I had some other stuff going on, but also I just wasn't in the mood to stream. And same with Sunday, which is weird because Sunday I was actually having like a very good day after I finished the stream. It was a pretty decent overall day. That whole weekend was pretty good. I got so I did my taxes last weekend, and I actually made off pretty well. I don't want to give specific numbers, but I got money back, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day. Probably will not be something that lasts much longer for me. But, yeah, that was pretty good. And then, in addition to the Splatfest thing, on Sunday, I checked the lotto in 14 right before my sub ran out. Not the sub, the free trial period. And, I won 4th place on the Cactpot. I got the last digit. It was 1466. And my number I put in was 0626. So I got, like, some MGP. It's really fun, like, going there as soon as the drawing happens, because so many people are there to claim their prize. If you win big, you get to like dance around, and people will notice. It's really cool, actually. That's like that's the fun thing about MMOs. I should really get back into 14 when I can. But yeah, music stopped. This is all music from Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, by the way, which are all like remixes from other Kirby games. Not all of them, but some of them are. All remixes by Shogo Sakai, no less. Yep. Valid. If you need to take a break, that's valid. It's rough for everyone. It's the problem is that I didn't want to take a break. The problem is just I was tired and also depressed. And I've said that many times. When I'm feeling depressed, I don't stream. But I'll get to that in a second. Also, Sunday, right after I finished that Splatfest stream, if you know the Twitter account Cheap Ass Gamer or Cheap Ass Gaming, they tweet out like special deals on stuff. For April Fool's Day, they did a giveaway of a Junko Enoshima Nendoroid, and somehow I won. So I'm gonna be getting that in the mail at some point in the near future. Which is funny because I actually commented when that Nendoroid was first revealed. I'm like, oh, she looks like a nice young lady. She looks like a young go-getter. Which, you know, if you play Danganronpa, you know. If you know, you know. Yeah, Check the Cheap Ass Gamer Twitter from Sunday. They did a giveaway of the Nendoroid, and I thought it was a joke because they put April Fool's Day in the tweet, but no, I won, and I'm getting that Nendoroid apparently. And yeah. Other than that, what else have I done the last few days? Set up some more stuff for the voice acting thing. Again, I haven't been doing it. I haven't been actually doing the voice acting yet, which is kind of rough. I need to like start getting on it more. Because otherwise, I'm never... I have a bad habit of procrastinating, but that's not what I'm trying to break. I'm trying to work in a new habit of just making that a routine. And the problem is I just feel weird trying to squeeze it in when I'm already trying to do other stuff. So, So that's, you know, that's something I gotta worry about. I should throw on a couple songs here. So, what else? I mentioned this the other week. I was watching through Mega Man NT Warrior and NT Warrior Access because Capcom uploaded it all to their YouTube channel and for the Battle Network collection, which, by the way, comes out in 1 week and 15 minutes. The digital version. Hey, Ayla. So yeah, what else? So yeah, I finished watching that. Hell of a spot to end support for that series in English. That series kind of ends on a not on a cliffhanger, but it ends so quickly and abruptly, and it's upsetting that the other 2 seasons of Rockman EXE never got dubbed. I might have to watch them subbed at some point. Also, apparently the movie that comes out after season 3 is supposed to air on Capcom's channel tomorrow, but I'm assuming it's not subbed. I'm assuming it's just Japanese audio. This song, is that from Kirby Golf Course? Yes, it is. It's the ocean theme. Can you help me get into other Mega Man sub-series? I've only really played the classic games. Oh, yes, absolutely. I've played every single Mega Man mainline game at this point. Outside of like some spin-offs, I think I've played like almost every Mega Man game. At least any that are available in English. And yeah, NT Warrior, pretty good. It's again, it's a product of its time. It's a mid-2000s anime dub that's very much going for like the Pokemon, middle school age demographic. It's pretty good. Apparently when NT Warrior, the original, aired in America, it got pretty high ratings. Like, it was doing better than most of the other cartoons, like anime on at the time, which is saying something. But yeah, I finished that. It was cool to go, like, walk down memory lane. I actually never saw Access. I've only watched NT Warrior. Gotta play the racing one. Yeah. I played a little bit of the racing one, because it's in one of the collections, and it's not great. Better than Mega Man Soccer. But yeah, NT Warrior, fun time. If you have a few dozen hours to watch through 98 episodes of an anime, and you're curious about Battle Network, Capcom has it all up-dubbed for free. No ads on it until November. They can't keep it up permanently just because ShowPro and Viz Media, they have like licensing agreements. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. I got a couple things the last couple weeks. I got a bunch of battle chips. I mentioned because speaking of Mega Man, I mentioned last week I bought a Progress PET, like one of the digital pet like things that look like the devices from Mega Man Battle Network, and I also bought a bunch of battle chips with it. And I've gone from having like 2 of them to having exactly 30 of them now. I don't think I'm gonna buy any more, but it's just cool to have the chips because again, they were kind of like advertised like Pokemon cards, except they're actually like plastic chips to emulate the chips from the games with the contacts on them that work on these toys, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to finally have one, like just as a collector's thing. I'm playing it too. It's pretty good. The sound is very, very grating on it, which is kind of par for the course for most digital pets. I also tried going back to my Digimon X that I still have to finish raising, and it turns out the battery inside of it is just worn out because I haven't touched it in like 3 months. I still have to fight, was it Diaboromon or Beelzemon? Or Satanmon, I can't remember. It's one of Lucifermon, or Lucimon, that's it. It's like the hidden boss of the device. I still have to fight that, and then I could retire that one. And yeah, that's kind of it. I got a t-shirt. Also want to get into Digimon. Oh, Digimon's fun. Digimon is so fun. The V-Pets are really nice. You get a V-Pet off Amazon very cheap if you just want to try one out. Like, you can get a Digimon X or a 20th for like less than $10 if they're on sale. I got a t-shirt for something. I don't think I've actually brought this up on stream yet because I've been so busy with the charity stuff. Which, by the way, because I've been gone all this week, I didn't set up the charity for this weekend. I'll probably do it next weekend instead. I still have to pick out a charity for it to finish Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. So, we'll see. I'm not. It's not going to be this weekend, though, just because I skipped too many days, and I'm, like, not really feeling it. But yeah, I mentioned this, and I'm just going to come up again very briefly. Next month, I'm going to Furry Week in Atlanta, like I did last year. And on Friday night, I'm going to be hosting, like I did for Awesome Games Done Quick, I'm going to be hosting a speedrun event at Furry Week in Atlanta. It will be streamed on the Twitch channel as well. It's for Fastest Furs. Essentially, it's a furry speedrun community. I'm going to be a donation host. Tentatively, it's going to be from like 8 till 10 p.m. Eastern, but it may shift around a bit on Friday, May 12th, which is the same day Tears of the Kingdom comes out. So, you know, if you're interested, I'll probably tweet about it. You'll be able to tune into the channel live and hear me while some people run a game. I think as it currently stands, I'm going to be hosting a Metroid Dread like race, but I'm not too sure on that yet. It may shift around, so we'll have to see. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. I got my volunteer T-shirt for it yesterday, and it's really nice, very breezy, which is good because let me tell you, Atlanta in May, it gets up to like 90 degrees down there. I don't know how it gets so hot. I guess it's because it's inland. It's inward more. It's not towards the coast. I don't know why I keep thinking Atlanta is closer to like the coast of Georgia. It's not. It's very far inward. Much farther than where I live. I actually live, all things considered, I live pretty close to the coast of New Jersey. Just not like I can get there in like 5 minutes, but like if I want to, I could get there after like a short train ride. So yeah, that's pretty much covering everything. Goodies that I received, stuff going on, depression, sleepy, still sleepy. I don't want to get too whiny before I get into this, but work has been pretty bad. This week started off badly, and then on top of that, they introduced a new thing now where a thing that was in place back when I used to work in the old department at my current job, and I will say that it was one of the factors that led me to transferring over to the other department. And now that it's implemented into my current department, I have to really see how it's going to work out when I'm busy. Because essentially the ability for me to control my own workflow is pretty much being taken from me, and I'm going to be forced to do certain work at specific work that I wouldn't normally do at other times, and it's frustrating because I'm already annoyed being there. I already really don't like being there anymore. I've done this many times where I have a secret stream where I just complain about my job for like an hour or two at like late at night when I don't tell anyone. Hey, how you doing? Do we have the option to transfer again? Probably not. I went from working like customer service to working in like the actual like repair team that works on like our machines remotely and with technicians. And the only way I could go from there is like not really executive, but like either sales or like higher up in the company, and like I don't see that happening. I also don't want it to happen because people in positions of management at this company tend to revolving door out of this place quickly. Usually not by their own choice. It hasn't happened in a while, but also we had like massive layoffs 2 months ago, and that was another factor right now that's making this job unbearable. We have less people working. They changed our workflow forcibly, so like now I have to do things different. It's just frustrating, and considering that I was already unhappy with the job as far back as December of 2020, when our first year of like working from home was starting to come to an end, which we still do. That's like the only benefit to this job is that I work from home, and to be honest, at this point, not really that much of an appealing thing because the road I want to go down revolves working from home too. So it is what it is, and I'm just upset with it. I've been frustrated. I don't want to transfer to another position. I don't want to get another job, and I don't even want to I don't want to get paid more or get a raise at my current position. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I won't turn down more money while I'm still there, but like, it's absolutely not where I want my future to go. And I've been there for almost 5 years, and I'm just tired. I'm just really, really tired of all of it. So I don't know. Again, I have all the tools in place to start doing the voiceover work like professionally, and making more money doing that. I I can't transfer out of what I'm doing to do that full time yet. Which is really the most frustrating thing about it, is that I have to do my full time 40-hour a week job, which is already tiring, and then I have to do that on top of it, and I don't have a ton of free time. And the other thing too is that the way the business works is I can't really push it all to 1 day a week. These jobs are getting sent to me with like a due date of like 2 days later to apply for them, and then like another day later to submit the work. So I'm gonna have to start like hoofing it every week, every day, every weekday at least, to make sure I'm getting the applications out. I mean, ideally, if it works out, I would be able to do that full time and then not even have to do it full time. Like, I would be able to do it like maybe 20, 30 hours a week and make as much money as I'm making now, while also paying double taxes because, this country sucks. The United States sucks ass, and it's cruel to everyone. It's cruel to everyone. Period. Either you're working away your time for someone else, or you're working for yourself, and then they charge you out the ass to do so. It's terrible. America sucks. I'm not going to defend this country even the slightest. Especially if you've seen everything that's going on around here right now. It's terrible. This country's awful. God, I hate it. I'm doing what I can for other people, and that's all that we can really say. But yeah, that's kind of the rub of what's been going on. This isn't even the part where I talk about future plans yet. Yeah, it's everything sucks. Everything sucks. I'm not getting any time off for Easter, which is coming up this Sunday. There's no Monday off, no Good Friday off. Still working. It sucks. I'm not religious, to be honest, but it would still have been nice to have at least have gotten the holiday off. But yeah. Yeah. I was trying to find a sound effect to play, but like I don't really know what to play in response to this.
I'd love to get my fingers around his dick.
Yeah, I don't know. Something like that.